Let's see. The Pyro Vipers video, no, that comes later. Ulfron's video, nah, I'm gonna talk a little bit for that. Let's see, Gira, no, yeah. Oh, Entrapta theories. Sure, why not? We did not. Oh, these human forms are very annoying. I mean, seriously, you lose all your power. Yeah. Here it is. Right. Hello everyone, I'm Overhaul, and today we're gonna be talking about, let's be honest ourselves, the only interesting part about Shira and the Princesses of Power, and that is Entrapta, and namely her theories. Because surprisingly, she has a lot of theories behind her. Now, the main theories that I want to focus on, because I'm sure there could be some others, which I have so far not found, are these. Why does her hair move? Where are her parents? And what happened to her runestone? Let's start with the hair thing, because that thing could, well, let's be honest, also can have been easily explained. Can be easily explained away. For example, maybe she upgrades her hat, because we do see that her mask thing or whatever she has on her does have instance codes to help her with working on something. So that's the reason that she would be able to move her hair if it has some kind of correct device. The only problem with that is the fact that her hair also increases and decreases, because I'm pretty sure her hair's base level is not so long that she can literally sit on it and move around. So yeah, it could be first one stack, because I do believe that those first one's technology can increase things. Hell, I think even that was kind of what they did in episode 12. So that's something, but so far we have no real proof that it's technology. It could be magic from a theory that I have later. So yeah, there are very simple explanations. Hopefully they're going to explain it, but I'm not giving the writers on the show that much credit. Which I hope I'm wrong. Since I'm back at wrong. So yeah, next theory is her parents. Now, the reason why someone would be more interested in her parents instead of like someone like Perfuma, Mamista, and Frosta, well, the other ones could have at least been implied that they had parents or some parental figure. Entrapta. Alright, the only implication we got of her extended family is the fact that in her picture, the picture that she had, where she was like, I would say she's 13 years old now. Don't give me that crap that she's 25 or something. This girl is definitely 13, 15 at the most. And even 15, I'm questioning. 13, she's probably most likely at 13. So let's say 13, and let's the age of about like 5 years. So she would be 8. Yeah, I know some math. Yeah, so she would be 8. Yeah, she that look like, yeah, somewhere around 8 years old. We see pictures of her and two people. Two people that look like two robots that look like parents. Granted, one of those robots was looking like an SJW mother, but still technical parents. Which is kind of funny when with a male robot to look like a stereotypical dad, but when the Molly went with the SJW version. Who cares? But yeah, that's the only implication. We see a picture of her of a young Entrapta with two robotic parents. That's the only implication we got of them. It's also possible that Entrapta doesn't know about the Princess Rebellion, because unlike all the other princesses, there wasn't any moment where she was like, "Are you sure that Princess Rebellia is a smart decision?" Because the last time it didn't end very good. Or more fake, her captor would be hell, maybe now the Princess Rebellia is actually going to work. Which we know that Entrapta did say. By the looks of it, it seems that Entrapta wasn't connected to the Princess Rebellia at all before they literally came to her. Hell, she doesn't even seem to be aware there is a Princess Rebellion. I have an explanation about it later. Now, let's talk about her runestone. So yeah, it's very likely that Entrapta is either supposed to have a runestone or had a runestone. Because all the other princesses that we know of so far have been confirmed to have runestones except Spinnerella and Natasha, but I'm assuming they have their runestone, they just haven't shown it because we don't even see their kingdom. So yeah. Scorpia has the black gun, even though she's not connected to it yet, which is the reason why Entrapta doesn't have a runestone as well, but she is not connected to it as well. But even though Scorpio doesn't, everyone else has. So it's good, very likely that she has a runestone as well. Now the reason why I said she had it was because during the stupid finale of season 2, we see a shot of a runestone, which looks like something we would assume a piece of Entrapta's runestone would look like, the color. So this leads to a theory that runestone is actually her runestone. Well, that shot is a part of her runestone. It's possible, and I do have an explanation why it would be broken. So yeah, now that I told you those two theories, let me tell you what I think happened to her. Well, what her past could be. If the wires are, well, the way it seems to be presented. I think that Entrapta's parents would have disappeared as soon as she was born. Because we know it is that they will go when they were very young, when she was very young, but we don't know how young was she when she disappeared. I would assume that she was a baby at that time, which is most likely. So her parents did something to the runestone, or went away with the runestone, or something happened. If you ask me, I would say that a fortune teller would come who was very trustworthy and told them that Entrapta getting her hands on the runestone would cause massive amount of chaos to the world. Like, I can totally imagine now, like their parents getting having Entrapta immediately, and then find out there's a very trustworthy fortune teller that tells that fortune telling is almost 100%. How maybe could that be manifest? And they asking them to come so they could get some information. And the fortune teller tells them that if your daughter gets a hand on a runestone, there will be massive chaos and destruction. Now, first they would not believe her, but then they would know that she is already interested in experimenting, and her robot and her creations are already very destructive. In fact, you can have her build something and it blows up, and then she laughs and smiles and be happy, just to really cement that in. So yeah, that's what could be possible. So later, this stupid hero boy needs to get something to fix it. I'll fix it later. So yeah, she does that. They find this out, and they decide they'll go away. They decide to take the runestone and get rid of it. Before they leave, they're most likely not, but let's pretend like this is going to be what happened. They gave the people a set of rules they need to follow so the kingdom can be run without a ruler. Now I'm sure the writers aren't going to explain that because they don't pay attention to such details. It wasn't even anything like that led, but let's assume that's the thing. So they make those set of rules for the people to follow so they could run the kingdom, so the reader would be able to be involved with both them. They built that room that is now Entrapta's lab, and they put her there with two robotic parrots to take care of her as her caretakers, and they left. Now something happened, like let's say we can say that they left and they are somewhere else in Etheria with the runestone. The runestone was destroyed and they died there. But something happened that doesn't allow them to go back. That doesn't allow them to go back to their kingdom, and the runestone is gone completely. Now we can also say that since she technically did have her runestone since birth, and it was a couple of months, like let's say at least 2 years, she did build up enough of a connection to her runestone that she got her hand maneuver moving. Or it could just be the line thing, for example, like Mimista and Glimmer's, like when Glimmer her wings and Mimista her breathing underwater and turn into a mermaid. I mean, I'm sure that I would say that could just be implication that Entrapta and her parents are a member of a race of people that have the power to move their hair. I mean, it's not the weirdest, but they are remembered. These are the warriors of Shira and not Oda. So they're most likely not that. So yeah. That's what happened. So yeah, that's what happened, and then a couple of years went by and she grew up on her own. Eventually during that time she was able to get out of the lab or the care center, and she would move around the castle. Now at that time she would like get lost because it's a little child trying to maneuver a giant castle, so she would rebuild that. And because she had like one of the games that was a maze or something, she got made a design of a maze, how the castle would look like if she was in charge, which she is technically, and she like rebuilt that. A couple of years go by, and during that time the castles sort of begins to start rumors there's a ghost or something living inside it. Like sometimes you can see, well, sometimes children or people would see like a true glowing lights being trapped as headgear thing, and they heard weird voices, which was her reconstructing her castle. So one day, people will have like I would say a year or maybe a couple of months before. Well, I would say at least a year or 2 years before Entrapta was before the main story. Entrapta was the people had like enough. If there's a ghost, we are investigating what the heck is up with the castle, because let's be honest, so if your very building is so creepy, you would have to investigate. And they would go there and they would find Entrapta. And when they at first they were like, oh, who are you? And then when she puts the mask on, she's like, oh wait, is that our princess? And then Entrapta like starts moving around creepily because this is her first time she was in the same place as anyone other than the robot. So she starts moving around creepily and kind of act the way she does, because this is the first time she actually does. Like I would say it's at least 11 or 12 years of being completely alone with both robots, just her and robots. So yeah, people would kind of explain her, give her the gist of it, but they would not understand at the end that alright, this girl has been completely locked up away and never met anyone. So maybe she needs some experience in social skills. So they'll decide to have like the 3 kitchen staff members be there to like take care of the princess. But the problem that she has now is social skills, and the fact she made a maze, and the fact she likes to build robots it's not helping. So she would so that's what I think is happening with her past and all that. The reason why she doesn't have a root store is because her parents for some reason took it away. That's why she also doesn't have parents. Her hair could come from the fact that she did have a root store a little while enough to get the hair activated. Or maybe it's just a unique thing in her family. In fact, I believe one person also made a fear about that. Yeah, I know he did. I just can't remember his name. But yeah, that's what I think has happened. Now anyways, I hope you liked this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. And that's it, I cannot wait to see all of you people next time. Bye.